Why did Taehyung cry on stage? The truth behind BTS's 12th anniversary tears. When the world celebrated BTS's 12th anniversary, no one expected the night to end in tears. The atmosphere was electric, a sea of purple lights, cheers echoing through the air, and millions of hearts beating in rhythm. Yet, amid all that joy, a single moment changed everything. Kim Taehyung, the member the world knows as V, suddenly broke down on stage. It wasn't part of the plan. His hands trembled, his voice cracked, and the ever-confident idol who usually smiled through anything seemed completely overcome by emotion. Cameras caught the instant his eyes filled with tears, and within hours, that clip spread across every social platform. Fans were left asking the same haunting question: why did Taehyung cry that night? Was it happiness, exhaustion, or something deeper that no one could see? Neither Jungkook, who stood frozen beside him, nor Jin, who gently pulled him into an embrace, seemed to know what was happening. The millions of armies watching live were just as stunned. In the days that followed, silence only fueled the mystery. Rumors flooded the internet, theories about stress, hidden struggles, or a message behind the tears. Every second of the performance was replayed and analyzed. Every gesture was dissected for clues. Then, weeks later, Taehyung quietly appeared on Weverse Live. There was no announcement. Just a simple notification: V is now live. Within seconds, tens of thousands of fans joined, their hearts racing. Taehyung appeared in a gray hoodie, his hair slightly messy, his eyes still carrying traces of tiredness. His tone was soft, almost fragile. Gone was his usual playful spark. Instead, there was a calm heaviness in his words. "I've been reading your messages," he began quietly. "I know many of you were worried about me that night. I saw the videos, the tweets. I think I should explain why I cried." The chat exploded with love and concern. Fans flooded the screen with hearts, urging him to take his time. He paused, breathed deeply, and looked straight into the camera. "It wasn't planned," he said. "I didn't expect to cry. I tried not to. But something inside me broke when I looked at all of you that night, all 7. That single word, 7, struck every listener. For years, I tried to stay strong," he continued. "Even when things were hard, I told myself, I'm an artist. I have to smile." But that night, when I saw ARMY singing and crying with us, it hit me: how much time has passed, how much we've been through, how much we've lost and gained. It wasn't just happiness. It was pain, too. He blinked rapidly, trying to hold back fresh tears. I thought about the moments we couldn't share. About Jin and J-Hope serving in the military. About how it felt not to have all 7 of us together. Everything felt different. As he spoke, fans realized his tears weren't about sadness alone. They were about change, the bittersweet mix of nostalgia, love, and longing that comes with growing up under the spotlight. Moments later, Jungkook joined the live from his own account. His expression said it all: shock, empathy, and deep emotion. "Hyung, I didn't know you felt like that," Jungkook said softly. "When I saw you cry, I froze. I didn't even know if I should hug you or stay still. You always look so strong." Taehyung smiled faintly. "I'm not always strong, Jungkook. None of us are. But I think it's okay to show that sometimes." Later, Jungkook posted on Weverse, "I watched Taehyung's live, and I cried too. We all try to stay strong, but seeing him open up reminded me how much we mean to each other." Those few sentences hit fans like a wave. The bond between Taehyung and Jungkook, often playful, sometimes intense, had always fascinated the fandom. But this was different. This was raw and real. Reports later claimed Jungkook called Taehyung right after the live. According to one insider, they talked for hours about the old days, their trainee years, their first concerts, everything they went through before BTS became what it is today. They both cried. For Taehyung, that night marked a turning point, not as a performer, but as a person. It was the moment he stopped hiding behind perfection and allowed himself to simply feel. Fans who had rewatched the concert noticed signs they'd missed. Taehyung's quiet glances, his softer smile, the way he wiped his eyes when the members thanked ARMY. What many thought was simple sentimentality now carried a much deeper weight. He wasn't just moved, he was overwhelmed. By the memories, the pressure, the separation from his brothers serving in the military, and the uncertainty about BTS's future. After Taehyung's live, Jungkook reportedly rewatched the concert footage and said privately, "I should have hugged him. I should have done something." For fans, what made Taehyung's moment unforgettable wasn't just his tears, it was his courage. In an industry that glorifies perfection, vulnerability can be seen as weakness. But Taehyung shattered that illusion. "I realized that night it's okay not to be perfect," he told fans. "It's okay to cry. Crying doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're human." Those words spread far beyond the fandom. Mental health advocates praised him for his honesty, calling it a breakthrough moment for idol culture. Korean media ran editorials about the importance of emotional transparency in entertainment. Even Jungkook later said in an interview, "When Taehyung cried, I realized how much we've grown. We're not just performers anymore, we're people who carry our stories with us." For 12 years, BTS had carried the weight of unimaginable fame. Every move analyzed, every word magnified. Behind their smiles were sleepless nights, homesickness, exhaustion, and the endless pressure to stay perfect. Taehyung's tears weren't a breakdown. They were a release, a moment of acceptance that even the brightest stars need to breathe. People close to BTS said Taehyung had been nostalgic before the anniversary. He had rewatched old performances, flipped through early photos, and thought about their decade-long journey from tiny stages to global stadiums. "He told us he missed those days," one source said. "The laughter in the practice room, performing in small venues. He said he wished he could relive them, just once." The day after his Weverse Live, Taehyung returned to post a simple message. "Thank you for understanding me. I feel lighter now. I'll keep working hard to make you proud." That post became one of the most liked in Weverse history. Fans from around the world flooded it with love and gratitude. A fan from Brazil wrote, "He reminded me that it's okay to cry. If Taehyung can show his pain, so can I." Another from Indonesia said, "His tears healed something in me. We've grown up with them, maybe that's why it hurts so much." But here's the truth, much of the viral story that spread online, the dramatic confessions, the emotional phone calls, the supposed behind-the-scenes tension, was fictionalized. While Taehyung did show genuine emotion on stage and later appeared on Weverse, he never made a grand confession about hidden pain, nor did Jungkook publicly react with shock or tears. The detailed dialogue circulating online came from fanfiction and edited social clips, not verified sources. According to Big Hit Music, Taehyung's live was lighthearted. He thanked fans, discussed his music, and expressed gratitude, nothing more.